Hey, what's up, people? Welcome. Foodie Beauty is still alive. She's eating cheese because she wants to come home back to Canada, right? So we're gonna take a look at this and speculate. I guess I don't know. We'll figure it out. All I know is that this was gonna happen. The signs were there. Her talking about Halloween. Her wanting Halloween decorations. I'm like, but Foodie, you're in Kuwait. They don't really do Halloween like that. So all I can say, oh, she's sparking a cigarette, a Pall Mall on screen. Wow, okay. All right, I'm gonna catch up. I guess I'll just go to Corinth and then we can maybe start at the beginning later. I've been listening on my way home. I had tons of stuff to do today. And let's go. Hey, observant Ash, Mags R, Doriel, observant Brandy Reed, Just I, JC, how you doing? Cerinthia, how are you doing? Nina Nichelle, and everybody else. She was on stream earlier today, and there wasn't really much said except that somebody accused her of getting.
I've never eaten camel. I don't plan on it, honestly. No offense.
Yeah, somebody accused her of getting the second round of groceries from a one of those food banks, but she said she didn't, even though that she didn't have a problem with that. She talked about her little cactus she currently has in the background. She's only doing this for attention and money. You think so? Well, the views are there. 1,000 people watching her currently. It is possible she's just doing it for views or attention. Or maybe she's a little bit serious with all the Halloween stuff. She misses Halloween. She didn't get to do Halloween two times in a row, 2 years in a row, because last year she was on a flight to Kuwait come Halloween, and this year, she didn't do it because she was in Kuwait again. You love Bob's Burgers? Nice, Mags. Bob's Burgers for the win. Did Sella dump her? She's saying no. But yep, she's smoking. There you go.
Maybe sure, yeah, but a lot of them are not. Just because someone's Arab doesn't mean they're Muslim. Smoke them if you got them. Yep. Caramel popcorn. If it's mixed with cheese popcorn. Yeah, teardrop. No, he's not out. I would never let my man go out in the middle of the night.
Really?
I'm a very jealous person.
Okay.
And I can be controlling too. But I'm not really like, well, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to let my husband out in the middle of the night. Who does that? And if they say they're going out anyway, okay, well, you can go out, but you are not going to be with me.
All right. So one thing I gotta say, the Islamic views on tobacco vary actually by region. So although tobacco smoking in general is not explicitly mentioned in the Quran or Hadith, a lot of contemporary scholars will say that based on how harmful it is to your health, that they prohibit it or declare it as haram because it has severe health issues. So there you go. Random fish,
No,
what's
look,
up?
Mary, we didn't fight or anything. It's just like I have these, like, I stay awake at night sometimes with these
There, when your contract is up.
insecurities and these fears and
What's up, Isabella?
uncertainties about, Wayne Gunsky in a atomic wheelchair being.
You don't see anything random? Try
That's for the
refreshing
season.
random fish.
No way. No Wayne Gunsky. Ew.
All right, so I think you might have a point. Maybe
Pure
this is
nonsense.
for views.
I can't.
Cause,
I can't
Cause I
do.
did catch on like October 31st. Listen, this is what she did. October 31st, she did 3 videos. Why did she do 3 videos? Because she needed the money come 3 weeks from yesterday, because that's when we're gonna get paid again. So I totally get why she did that, because the money is tight. I really do believe the money is tight. It just makes sense. Her talking about a job, her doing 3 videos, and now talking about going home. It is pretty tight when you gotta pay for a condo. Hey Lindsay, hey Billy and Mimi. Really tight when you gotta pay for a condo, you gotta pay for an SUV, and you still gotta pay for your own car. Then you gotta pay for everything.
Canada be ruined because of certain people, right? You know, so many bad memories.
It's tough. Let me just
Now that
say
they're
that.
for a certain someone, yeah, better
She has aged.
for sure.
People keep saying that.
Take cat. No, I can't do that.
It's all
I
for the
don't. I
moolah.
don't believe. I don't. I really, at the end of the day, I don't think it's good for them. I'm so paranoid something will happen to them. Really, Georgia girl, take your country back. Your mom's dog. I think he's like 9.
Factorial.
Yeah, I'll just have a visit for now, Rosemary. I don't want to. Everyone's gonna jump the gun.
She talking about
Get the
Sam?
flyers after running away.
Really?
Treats and pizza. I forgot whatever happened to that. Did I eat the whole thing, or was it in my sink?
All right, I should like F11 this so people can see the chat. All right, let's just do that. And let's go to live chat. There you go. You're welcome.
Yeah, lemon. See, I see what you mean.
We shall see what happens with all of this. She could easily
Did
change her
someone
mind
make a big
tomorrow.
deal when I hiccuped? Well, they looked at me weird. Like women don't do that here. It came out. I couldn't help it. Moments like that, I feel like just going back. Sometimes, like I was thinking that at the time, I was like so embarrassed, not embarrassed, but like doubting, like maybe I don't belong here. And I did tell Salah that too. This is my last smoke of the night of my life.
She's very quiet. She is. I'm sorry. I wish I could raise her higher, but she's doing her low BMI type of voice. The same type of voice when she wants sympathy, she wants the views, she wants to talk about things.
Who's
This
that?
is the non rage voice.
It's a normal body function. Just a gut issue, yeah.
You think she's sad? I think she's sad and depressed. Hey, Celebrity Juicer, what's up? Yeah,
You have to
okay,
be very, yeah, you have to be very conservative, yes.
1100 people watching her. She has had these numbers since the old 90 Daddy days.
It depends. Kuwait is very open in a lot of ways. It's almost on par with Dubai. Not as, because they don't serve any alcohol anymore. Um, I said me, but yeah. Do you care, or do you care others do? With distant teeth. Oh no, yeah. I have grown in a lot of ways. Like I wouldn't go back to do certain activities for sure. That kind of self-destructive. I would never. I'm not going back to live in Canada. Like that's not
Sally's
the
probably
plan.
in the red
I just
room.
want to visit. A bit homesick.
Stevie Wonder saw this coming. I guess so. Big news, says Cindy Talks. She's homesick. Well, we're in the Christmas spirit now. Well, yeah. People are like, no, buddy, we still got American Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah, but still, the Christmas decorations have been out since today for a lot of places. People are getting the jump.
Just reassess things a little bit. But I'm not breaking up with Salah. I love him a lot. You know. Look at. Oh, okay, Prairie. Live in the outhouse. No, it's winter. I can't. They don't have the.
Grown is the exact word you would use. Wow, are they like that on the
It's only
streets?
warm.
They beeping at like what time is it? It's like 11:24 p.m. EST where I am at. Add like 5 hours. It's like 4:24 over there. They beeping like that in the morning.
You can balance between current and past. That's what I try to do. You know. But there's just certain things I can't do here that I could do in Canada. Are they really worth? Are they really that big of a deal? That's what I always say no. You know. I don't know.
I thought this was the
We'll
whole
see.
point.
I'm chaotic. Like
I thought the whole point of Kuwait was that she could do things in Kuwait she couldn't do in Canada, or should I rather say she couldn't do things in Kuwait that she could do in Canada. She wanted the modest lifestyle, but now she misses Canada. There's certain things she can do, like edibles, that she can't do in. Well, actually, if you just hit up Alish Baby, Alish Baby will hook you up with some green. Is all I'm saying. If you want to do some green, then all you gotta do is be seen with Alice Shabib. You knew this was temporary. We shall see what happens. Funny how she's doing this exactly at the 1 year mark.
impulsive and I really want to think things through. Yeah, I still have my Kia. Fart Pride. He has a beautiful face, yes. He does. I miss hitting the curb.
Salah has a beautiful
Why are you making loud
face.
noises at 3 a.m.? No peace.
Salah has a beautiful face.
They're all beeping horns at each other.
Beautiful face, Salah.
You can mod Rosemary's Baby? Oh, thank you. You want to? I don't want them to wake Salah up. Anyways,
He's
who can sleep? Salah can sleep through that.
PMG's like he's rationing her cheese. She's gonna get real. She's literally gonna get real because she's had a lot of cheese just a few minutes ago.
He sleeps through anything. Me going live and talking about things I probably shouldn't be.
Why are we whispering? I don't know, CV.
And
Why are we
smoking, I shouldn't be
whispering?
doing that either. I don't like the word I shouldn't be doing. That's the problem.
She looking
If I
rough?
want to smoke a cigarette, I'll smoke a freaking cigarette.
Yeah.
If I want to freaking do something, I'll do it.
She wants a wheelchair. She's gonna have a wheelchair. Shit, she might even have two wheelchairs, and I mean that both figuratively and literally. She might have a wheelchair to eat while in a wheelchair because she has been so sedentary and gained weight in Kuwait. Who would have thunk Foodie Beauty would be weight gaining in Kuwait? I wouldn't. She's saying he's sleeping. What day of the week it is?
Burger King?
It's like
Tuesday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Where Aries is showing. Am I still getting bullied? Probably.
She needs to go back to Canada.
Rachel. Got the power. Lemonsy.
Well, she's in front. She's in control of her fate. So whatever fate she chooses for herself, we shall see whether she stays or goes. He wants 18K now for a 2-year contract. I wonder how that works with Murad's business.
When I heard you Capri Suns.
Does he have to pay money every year to be kept on the business so he's kept in the country?
Elevator beast. I don't want to go in the. You guys want to go in the elevator? Spooky. What if I get? What if I get stuck? Let's go to the avenues together. Can we ride a cart though? I don't like walking a lot. Not easy to be an expat. No. I hate elevators. I'm more used to them now, teardrop. But I used to not even be able to look at one. Rosemary. It's the Harris. Every building here has a Harris. You have to pay him like $25 a month, and he cleans your car every day and fixes things. It's like a superintendent, but you have to pay. Oh, so everyone in the building pays him $25 a month? How much money does that guy make? Show us the sunrise. What time is it? The howling dog. Twisty Misty. Rosemary, I already did that.
Sup, Life Lindsay?
But I just couldn't tell you guys about it publicly.
Sorry about that. I wish I could turn her up, but she is not speaking as loudly as she possibly can.
Thanks, RGX. Walk down the hallway. The Putin thing. What happened, Joseph?
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually turn myself down a lot more and turn her up. Well, let me turn my mic volume down. It should have been adjusting before. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey, Allison.
It is safe in there, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I did, sweet and sour. I turned myself down.
the butter machine back from your aunt.
So hopefully this works. He's mad at her for burping in public?
He
Many
puts in.
things.
He doesn't like to eat on camera at all. If he doesn't have to. What would I order first? Hi, Kentucky Daisy. Oh, thanks, Georgia. Oh, don't even have 100 likes. What? Really, Princess? Connor's closed for real?
It could cause
Pretty cute.
sepsis. Yeah. Is Foodie live? Yeah, she is. She's
No, that
live.
makes me feel lonely.
Hey, house cat. What's the crisis this hour? She's lonely. She wants to go home. She wants to see her mom. She wants to enjoy edibles. She wants a wheelchair. She wants, or she misses the things that she could do in Canada. Go figure. She wasn't talking like that before, but now she is.
When I think about
Funny
going,
how a week ago she was talking all reckless, talking like, yeah, Kuwait's the best place, everything. And I mean, it really is a mental thing because you could for sure 100% think Kuwait is the best place ever. But for her now, she missed Halloween twice. She wants to see the change of leaves. She doesn't have the freedom as she would because she doesn't want to drive in Kuwait. Plus, she has a Canadian driver's license. She doesn't have an international permit. Maybe she misses Nader as well. And yeah, White's 1K watching her because people want the tea.
I was lonely there
Summit B,
and felt used. I feel so much more love with Salah. Like authentic, caring, you know?
I heard that. Color purple. Pete's found his birth certificate. Passport B's in for Pete's.
I'm so used to doing nothing alone now that if I travel alone now, it'll feel weird and scary a bit. I have to decide between Canada and going to Umrah with Salah. Yeah, nice, Emily. What did you buy? It was cheddar. Yeah, Umrah is a ton of walking. No way, really? You got a queen.
That's Tyron with the fake marriage. Well, somebody's getting the eggplants to the producer. Probably Marazzo can sell up. Did she get a subpoena for Nads? I don't know. I don't think Nads is having the monies and the means to be doing that.
Going to Saudi Arabia, Jack. Oh, you just got your. When that direct deposit hits, right, Emily?
Salah isn't going anywhere. He wants her to go. How the hell is the man gonna be paying? You know what? He actually probably does want her to go. And then the probably the thing will be he's gonna have her pay for the apartment when she's in Canada. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. She's gonna pay for the car and she's gonna pay for the apartment. Kind of like how Nads wanted her to pay for his bachelor pad so he can swing dick all day and night and evening and afternoon and morning. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. It's gonna be a situation where yeah, okay, go home, baby, but yeah, just remember to pay for the condo and for the SUV that I'm currently driving and living in and doing whatever.
Travel back and forth.
And she'll definitely pay for it.
Yeah, maybe you just bored and need a hobby. Like what?
100%.
What could I do?
Yeah, Salah's not going.
Mm,
Very hard for a Syrian to get into certain countries. Shit, it's hard for a Syrian person to get into like 100 and was it like 80 something countries in the world, much less into Canada or USA or Australia or New Zealand or the UK or France or Germany. Like it's hard.
Video
He,
game bees.
she needs to start the papers
Does
for him
anyone know anything
ASAP.
about phasmophobia? Does anyone know? Because I was looking up how to play it.
Phasmophobia is a survival
That'll
game, by
take
the
me.
way. It's a paranormal horror game developed and published by British indie game studio Kinetic Games. Did she just fart like 10 seconds ago? I swear she just let a mean one go. Let's listen. Yep, I heard it. She let one rip.
That'll
Look,
detect me.
man, she is stone cold. You saw that look when she let one rip? She's as cold as ice, ready to sacrifice. That look, she's as cold as ice. She better start playing poker with that face. You letting farts rip like that, you acting like nothing happened. Start playing some No Limit.
Thanks, undesirable. Learn Arabic. I just don't feel like I have the motivation or want to do anything.
It's the
It's to
cheese.
make it hella cheeky. Potato patties in the air fryer. I can't go to bed. I'm a rat in the
Sup, Haro?
Chinese zodiac. I miss Chinese food.
How you doing? She misses
I
Chinese
haven't
food.
bothered to learn Arabic. Well,
But you can get Chinese food in Kuwait.
I don't feel up to it. Thanks a while. Axolotl.
Please do no axolotls. No more pets for her.
Learn to soak pasai the bias.
What she's doing to Julia is already gross. That she's probably gonna wait the 10 to 12 months before she actually does what she needs to do with Julia. I am actually disgusted by the behavior that she's expressing now that she expressed with her previous two cats, which is doing everything at the very last moment and not taking care of things, not being proactive, but literally reactive at the very last moment.
There's a here. It's so competitive here. Really, Lindsay? You're a dog or a horse? Yeah, it's more complicated, Rachel. You're right. I don't miss pork, no. Sometimes I miss bacon, but yeah.
She wants fast food exactly. She wants bacon. The
Thanks,
fart
guys,
was
for being
wet.
here.
Probably. It's the cheese.
Americanized Chinese food, yeah, I know. Me too.
If it
I
has her in
miss
a
Jack
cheese
Lee's in
rotation.
Cornwall. The buffet. Oh,
OMG. You know what, Christy? I think you're right. I think he probably has some control over her bank accounts. And she better fix that if she leaves, or maybe she won't fix that if she leaves, because what's gonna happen is that she's still gonna be paying for that place in Kuwait for a long ass time, and then she's probably gonna also pay for that SUV for a long ass time as well until shit hits the fan or Salah moves on to somebody else.
under the heat lamp. I miss the trashy food. Universal love language. No, I don't hate the hijab. I hate this one because it doesn't fit right.
That makes sense that he
It's
controls
your
everything.
choices. Yeah. Anyway,
Maybe you saw the real Chantel in Thailand.
how can I leave my cat again? I can't. The robot waiter.
Hey Shannon, what's up? We're thinking that this might be a play for views.
It is
Will
very expensive.
she go back to Pete's again? That's like the number one question. Didn't we have a talk about this last night that if she goes back, Pete's will probably accept her? She's saying that she will just get an Airbnb. I don't think so. That's bullshit. If I'm going back to Canada and I'm in Foodie Beauty shoes, I'm gonna stay at my mom's house to be real. It just makes sense. Like, why would you now have to pay for your place in Kuwait, two vehicles, each one in different countries and pay for an Airbnb like that shit's not expensive. She's just acting like she's gonna pay for an Airbnb. She's not. She's gonna stay at her mom's house. She just doesn't want people to know so that her mom gets doesn't get harassed. That's the bottom line. But we all know she's staying at her mom's house.
Fry some chicken too, dipped in garlic sauce, sweet and sour. What?
She can't get high at mom's like she was.
He does care if I wear the hijab. He would never want me to take it off. He freaks out if there's a hair showing, so that's not true.
She looks like she could
Where ya?
work in medieval times.
Yeah, I'm not
Didn't
gonna
ya,
make any
Antera?
decisions, but
I haven't been to medieval times since like 2020. And man, people were getting knighted. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to talk about that because I have my own. We could talk about that for hours. I saw
it is very expensive.
I saw grown ass men at medieval times getting knighted. I'm like, brah, it's for little kids. You're getting knighted. You're having an actress talk about you being a knight of the realm. I'm like, bro, stop it. You just paid like what was it, like 20, 30, or $40 to be knighted? Oh man. Oh boy. Oh, it was too much.
Fry some chicken too, dipped in garlic sauce, sweet and sour.
Damn, Cypher.
What?
Isn't that supposed to be in somebody's DMs?
He does care if I wear the hijab. He would never want me to take it off.
All right, Cypher. Meet me at Medieval Times Dinner and Theater. You know the one like close to Dufferin and King, kind of semi downtown Toronto, but you know more like Parkdale area, but more like on the exhibition grounds. You know what I'm talking about.
He freaks out if there's a hair showing, so that's not true. Where ya? Yeah, I'm not gonna make any decisions, but
It is a money grab, Seal. You'll pay a shit ton of money for Medieval Times. I paid a lot of money for the pictures,
anyway,
for the theater, but I got it through Tangu. I think that's the
it's from
original
Art
term,
Gear, I
right?
know.
I got it through what was it called? You know the Tengu thing? Who was the original Tengu? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Who was it? It was that company where you get deals. So I had a deal for Medieval Times for two people and I took my friend there.
Alright. Sometimes the 76 Musuma. It's too complicated, cornbread. Optimus Prime. Really? Did you read it?
Yes, Groupon. Thank
I'm
you,
drink.
Christy. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I know you guys miss me in Canada, I know. I mean, I have to live my life for myself, though, you know. But, I mean, you guys are right about some things. I do miss certain things. I'm a little homesick for certain things. And I don't know if it's just me. Oh my god. I better get off of here.
You have yet to visit Medieval Times? It's not bad, actually. It's pretty good. But it's more kids based stuff.
I am, but not, I don't know. I don't know, Lemonsy, I'm confused.
She popped
Yeah,
into Pete's chat with a hey big head. Really?
Burberry. Inshallah cornbread. We can't get extreme beans here, Angelique. If I go back, I'm gonna get a huge jar. And I don't know what else. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just felt like lonely and he was sleeping. It's like that movie While You Were Sleeping. My anxiety is really bad. Thanks, me. Thanks, Gemini. It's like I feel alone because I feel like the problems, internal problems I'm having, nobody can help me with. He can't help me with them.
I mean, if Pete wants to move out, is Pete still moving out? Can somebody tell me that? Is Pete moving out? Because then the play would actually seem pretty good because Pete has a good job now. Well, actually, I shouldn't really say good. He has a decent job. Silent witness, we can see you. So Pete has a decent job. He has some money coming in. He can afford a little bit of thing. Then we got her. Maybe her and Pete will move in again, but live in Cornwall this time. And then from there, she has a place with Pete's doing pizza things together. While Pete's again has a job, so he can pay for mostly everything. Yeah, exactly, Cypher. I'm thinking the same thing. Pete's already has a job, and you know Pete's will say yes to her.
I can't keep making lives everywhere and abandoning them. You know? I feel like a piece of shit for that. Then that salsa. It's another winter season, so it's probably gonna freeze again. My breathing is shit as usual.
Maybe Salah's man one here, no Canada.
The
Well,
bills to pay. What is that, Gloria?
Salah needs to understand that getting to Canada for him is a 2 to 4 year event. Like he ain't getting to Canada in like 2 years. Hell
Really,
no.
teardrop? Wow. Yeah, it really is really bad.
Sup pickled? Is the cactus the prickly green bean? Is the cactus
Okay.
heroi telling us she misses the green bean? Who knows? Prickly cactus. Very double entendre.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just for venting me. You guys are funny. Oh my god, Jesus, I'd rather die. Thanks, guys, for being here. I'll, um, I'll, I'll see you guys tomorrow or something or later. I'm kind of sleepy, I guess. Thanks.com. Do you support the LGBT? Yeah, Elizabeth, of course. Thanks, Ghostface. Pennington Speaks. Ask God for help. Yeah, who can stop Queen Fupa? It's late. 4 a.m. maybe. Thanks, Squeaky. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later, okay? Thanks,
Ew.
JT. Thanks. Thanks, Cassie. Means a lot. Bye, guys. I'll let you know.
All right, so
Thanks,
she
Golden
is
Growers. Thanks,
done.
everybody. Bye.
All right, we're gonna go back to the beginning, but I think what I should do first is this. She did put out a video. Maybe I should go over that, and then we can talk some more about what her options are. She said that she might buy a ticket next week. Next week is coming up pretty soon, is all I'm saying. But alas, this might just be all talk. It might just be for views. Who knows? Or it could just be real. Maybe they are in a breakup. Maybe there was a fight. Who knows what's really going on? I really do think the bottom line is money is still tight. I do still think that is my working theory of it all. So you doubt it? So we shall see what happens. All right, let's view this. Making butter chicken and naan for dinner, and then after that we're gonna go back to the live stream and we're gonna talk some more. So let's go.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
They probably did have a fight. He probably isn't home.
Hey guys, so I'm going to attempt to make homemade naan. This is my first time. I used a recipe from social media, but the person forgot to mention that you need to add some water. So I had to go back and add water to this recipe as well. I used maybe a quarter cup of water or so. So you're not going to see me adding it in this part of the video, but I add it after. And I had to add a bit more flour because it made the dough wet. So I kind of messed up on the dough a bit. The naan still turns out very tasty, but yeah. So I'm going to start with about 4 cups of all-purpose flour.
Why wouldn't she think you don't need to add water?
About 3 tablespoons of white sugar, about 2 teaspoons of salt, and I say about because I just eyeball these ingredients, about a tablespoon of instant yeast, and a 1/4 cup of plain full-fat yogurt. Now you would also add the water here as well.
You know who's eyeballing something right now? Murad's eyeballing. Actually, no, more like Salah's eyeballing Murad.
But I add it later, like I said at the beginning here. This is what the dough looked like without any water. I added a bit more yogurt, and I was wondering if I did something wrong, but it looks kind of like a biscuit dough.
No, it looks like what
Alright,
my
I'm going to
cat
cover it
wrote.
with foil and let it rise for about half an hour.
Oh, hello.
At least Murad doesn't. At least Salah doesn't have to cover Murad in foil before he rises.
Hello. Welcome back to my kitchen. So, today I'm going to be attempting to make butter chicken and an easy way, actually. And some homemade naan bread. All right. So, a disclaimer, I followed a recipe
Hey, Jess.
for the naan bread, and I followed it step by step. Come to find out that my dough was a bit dry at the end. So I said, am I doing something wrong? So I checked the comments of the video, and sure enough, the creator was like, oh, don't forget to add water. So I don't know how the dough is going to turn out, but hopefully well. Fingers crossed. All right, so let's.
Wait a second. Cypher says, notice in this the yeast wasn't open. Therefore, if it wasn't open, how did she make the pizza crust exactly? You know what she was doing, Cypher. We all call it. That crust was pre-made.
Get started. So basically, I'm using a. This is a jar of sauce, okay? And it has pretty much everything. It has all of the spices you need. It has tomato puree, so I don't have to add the tomato apparently. We'll see. I might still add a bit of tomato paste or tomato to that. I'm gonna add cream and yogurt, and chicken, of course. So we'll see what this is like. Okay, smells pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna add the whole jar. I guess I'm gonna fry the chicken first. All right, so for this recipe, I'm going to use some ghee, clarified butter. I have my little mini fan going here.
Wait a second. What is that? Is that
Put
chicken?
that on medium.
It
If you
is.
hear noises, it's my fan. Okay, we're going to put some ghee.
She's clueless completely. Oh, no!
Yeah.
Don't scratch the pan. What are you doing?
More. Do they put butter in here? No, so I'm going to have to add some butter at the end. Oh, well. Because that's what butter chicken's about, right? Butter.
Cool. I mean, shouldn't she know all this beforehand? Yeah, I know the spoon is wood, but still, the whole scraping sound, it's so, like, unappealing. No windows in the kitchen?
I think I'm going to have
None.
a little bit more tomato.
They do have exhaust,
Yes. Has ground onion and garlic, so yeah. Has tomato puree, but a little bit more. It doesn't look as red as I want it to. So we're gonna fry up some tomato paste. Like that. Yeah, that's good.
though. Hey, Safaria, how you doing? Thanks for that. Lots of health violations, health and safety violations galore. What is foodie after all? So
Stay hydrated during the cooking process.
I gotta say, at least she's
That's a lot of
trying.
ghee. But we're gonna fry the chicken nice, so
She eyeballed it.
put a little bit of salt and pepper on that actually.
Yeah, the loose clothing is not cutting it in the kitchen, but hey, Beaker, what's up? Baby water bottles, courtesy of her local
You can
Jamia.
add to this jar of spice. It's just because I don't feel like buying a million spices, although I guess I would have them, but for some reason the amount of spices used in this dish, a little bit of turmeric, it's a little bit daunting for me, but you have like whole cardamom pods, fenugreek. I don't even think I could find fenugreek. Maybe at an Indian store. They do have a lot of Indian expats here, so they have a lot of Indian cuisine.
Stay hydrated to stand for 30 minutes. That's true.
Kuwaitis actually make up a minority of Kuwait. So I'm just frying this tomato paste a bit.
Why would you fry tomato paste? Is that the recipe though?
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait a
add the
second, let me
chicken.
check.
Smells good. There's a lot of ways to make butter chicken, okay? So really, you could do it any which way you want. Any recipe.
Sure, foodie. Is it like Nad's cooking my way?
Really up to you. Who's gonna win? Spotted spoon or solid spoon? Or done.
Oh man. This is already looking bad. That looks nothing like butter chicken.
The more I cook, the less I have the desire, honestly.
One recipe says that you're supposed to marinate for at least 20 minutes or overnight if time allows. See, she didn't even do that. She's making butter chicken, but it's more
To
like
order out. And I
butter
think
chicken.
that's because I realize I can make tasty meals. I have confidence in myself now. You know? Sometimes I follow recipes. I usually improvise with them a bit. Sometimes I just make my own thing, you know? You can cut the chunks up however you like. I like them a little on the bigger side for butter chicken. But I've had butter chicken with small chunks. I've had butter chicken with big chunks. It depends how you like your chunks. So basically, the tomato paste turns into like a tomato ghee oil. Make sure
Back
they're all
speaker.
browned. Let that cook a bit.
One recipe says you're supposed to sear the chicken. Yeah, and your sauce has to be on point. Like, she doesn't give a shit about her sauce.
So did you guys have a wonderful Halloween? I tried to stay up, watch a movie, fell asleep.
Life and Lindsay, I think you're right. Yeah, you're supposed to, let it sit on one side, then flip for it to cook evenly. Else, you might have some raw chicken there.
Now, clarified butter, for those of you who don't know, or ghee, there's animal fat ghee, there's vegetable ghee. I'm using dairy ghee. They basically just skim the cream off the butter, like it's the oil from the butter, and you can cook it at a high smoking point. Butter will burn if you do that. So that's the difference. It's good for cooking. Dishes you have to fry things in, stuff like that. It gives it a very rich flavor.
Foodie Obvious says, don't we already know about ghee?
The heat a bit.
We know about ghee from Nads. Come on. She's working hard for the
A few
money.
more minutes and this will be done, and then I'll add the sauce.
Indeed.
I'm going to start the rice. I'm using basmati, and I'm going to put some cloves in it, not cloves. All right, so now I'm going to add the paste. It's like a one per use, Try to get as much as I can out of that.
let's use the hugest spoon we can find to gently get out our sauce out of that container. Yes, let's just do that. Totally getting it all out there, Foodie.
I might not have to add butter because there's so much ghee.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Letting that come up to temp again, I had to reduce it a bit.
A little bit too
because I had
much.
to tend to something. It does smell nice. We're going to let those flavors bloom a bit with the ghee and the chicken. The chicken will finish simmering in the sauce. Okay. All right. It smells good. All right, now I have to add some yogurt.
Oh boy, here we go.
See if a tablespoon will do. Yeah, that should do.
What is going on?
A little bit
is
of
this life?
tanginess. Full fat yogurt. Okay, and some heavy cooking cream.
I love it that everything has cream that she's been making lately. Wait, whoa. That's a little bit too much cream there, Foodie. Alright, who's made butter chicken before? Is that too much cream? Because I'm looking at it, it looks like a lot of cream to me. Now it's cream chicken.
Okay.
It ain't butter chicken anymore, it's cream
I'm
chicken.
going to add a little bit of water.
Uh-oh, she messed it up. Was she supposed to add water? No. It's at this moment she knew she effed up. Foodie Beauty effed up. So she's like, she pulled the beats. It's like, F it. We effed up with the cream. We're just gonna cover it by adding more water. It's like Pete's with the rice all the time. Like he screws up with the rice or anything and he just adds water. I'm like, Pete's. The worst thing to ever do is like add water. Now it's swimming. It's swimming. It's swimming chicken now.
Make sure everything is stirred up nice and combined. No, I don't really have a lid for this, but I think I'm going to cover it with foil.
Is she supposed to do that? Cover it with foil? The chicken has fins now.
And reduce the heat.
Oh, so this is why you know what you're doing. She totally messed this up, right? Yeah, she did.
So that the chicken can finish cooking in the sauce. I'll be right back. Washing the stove. Many splattery bits. From the tomato. My dish sponge is all turmeric-y.
She could have easily. Well, didn't she say she looked this up? You know what she does? She looks it up, but yet she just does whatever, and she doesn't really pay attention to how much the amounts of each ingredient should be.
Checking this dough. It really hasn't risen much. Maybe a little. It's very dense.
Sauce is gonna be whack.
I'm gonna try to make something with it anyway.
Or the chicken her
We'll
way.
see.
We tripping?
Honestly, it smells more like chicken tikka masala. So I'm gonna take a large parchment. Okay. And I'm gonna put it light in my oven.
All right.
Put a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. It's one thing to wing it. If you can taste the sauce as you go along, yeah. It's already messed up. We shall see how it works out, though.
Your oven should be on 375. I need more flour because the dough is very wet. I'm just gonna get rid of any air pockets
What's up, Becky?
in the dough.
You're right.
Now I've been using instant dry yeast, which I thought meant I don't have to activate it first. You know? So I'm hoping that's true.
All right, let's check out a naan bread recipe because that's what she's supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be doing butter chicken with the naan bread, right? Butter naan ain't nannin.
A little more flour. And just need that about a little bit more.
Nice. It ain't that happy anniversary to you and the Fire Squad. 20 whole months, almost 2 years. It ain't that. Thank you for being here for such a long time. Amazing.
I think it'll be fine. Just judging by the texture.
Exactly, Buzwa. It did say to marinate.
When I was in that volunteer program,
Some people would marinate overnight, as one of the recipes says. And here we go. Let's talk about Katimavik, where you learned some skills. Here we go.
it'll be fine. Just judging by the texture.
What she know?
When I was in that volunteer program,
Katimavik,
we used to have to make bread every day, 12 loaves.
you or other
So that's
people?
why some people worked. And when it was your turn to be the housekeeper, you just made bread and cooked. That's a full-time job. When you're doing it for 12 people, especially. You know, it's still sticky.
If you don't know which volunteer program is Katimavik, it's a youth experience program where you go away for a few months as a teenager and you learn life skills while building on experience.
I'm full of flour, I know.
Basically, what you do, and she always talks
make
about it.
non-shaped.
I think, to be honest with you, Foodie Beauty probably was like the screw up. I'm just saying. Like, I don't think she was really good at anything, and she half-assed anything. She was never full sending. Is that for troubled youth? Typically, a lot of people would think Katimavik is for troubled youth, but it was pretty much for everybody. You could just be in the program. It just helped the youth to become engaged and learn experiences. It's still active, headquartered in Montreal, Quebec, of all places. And yeah, it's a Canadian youth through volunteer work is what you do. You just go all over Canada and you learn about life. Thank you, Buzwabi, for joining again. Appreciate you.
Bread's here. I don't have a rolling pin, so I just kind of stretch it out and hope for the best.
Yikes, Christy.
You live, you learn, right?
Probably her mom did send her away because of that. Exactly.
Gonna let that cook.
Really? You think Sir Paw that Katimovic is for troubled youth? I don't know. Katimovic gets like such a bad rap because I guess a lot of people would use it to send, their kids away for a couple months to get some peace of mind. But typically the program wasn't really for that. Is really to help youth, learn some life experiences and learn some skills. But yeah, there were a lot of troublemakers and a lot of troubled youth that would be in that program.
For a little longer. And
She was the troubled
I'll be
youth,
right back.
random.
Oh! All right, so this is
Wow! Sweaty. You know what she looks like? I know. She was sweating so much that mascara and everything was just like drippy. I could compare her to a lot of things, but you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Hey, what Rocky Horror Picture Show character would she be?
oh! All right, so this is bubbling up. I'll show you guys a close-up in a minute, but the bread is rising a little bit, not as much because I think the dough was too wet before. There's a fly flying around my kitchen. He might
We hear
annoy
it.
you in the camera. Let's
It
call him
was.
Cecil. I have some butter. I am gonna put a little bit of butter.
Where the hell you get? Yo, that is so trippy because I hear it in my headphones and it making me like, when you have that shakes because you're hearing a fly and it's not in your room or in your house, but it's because of her and the sound. Oh. But yeah, how the hell you getting a fly in there, Foodie?
In the butter chicken here.
No, that is tripping me out way too much.
Maybe a tablespoon and a half. Like that. Who's the wonderful girl? I have that in my head all day. I can't stand these TikTok songs. This is gonna be so nice. But the true test will be when we actually test it and eat it. Yum, the smell of the butter going in there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got butter chicken in my tummy.
And I feel like loving
Go
Murad.
away, fly. Okay, I'm gonna flip. The bread smells nice.
What's up, Ouchin? Did I miss the live stream? We're gonna go back to the live stream after this. We're gonna go to the beginning and we're gonna check that out.
I'm gonna cut some cilantro. I get it now. Hey, I get it now. The more floury, the more light it's gonna be, I think. My dough is heavy. I think I put too much yogurt because I kept adding yogurt because I was expecting a wet consistency. Meanwhile, I had to add water. I mess up on recipes too, so happens. So that's the
We
naans.
know.
They're thick as heck.
What are those? What are those? Those look like, you know what? What are those? Listen, those are loaves. What are those?
Okay. But hopefully they taste good. So I'm going to take a stick of butter and just, because this is going to be a butter naan, and rub it on them.
No. Okay, this is no comedy.
Lots of butter on this butter naan. Yeah, it earned its name.
Ma'am, please don't call that naan bread.
You know, trial and error. Next time I won't make the same mistakes, and I'll just look up more.
Serious. Okay, so you put in riser in the bread. You didn't pin roll it to make it super thin. What do you expect is gonna happen? I'm just thinking logically in my mind here. You put it in because you didn't have a pin. You don't even need a pin. She could have used so many other things to like try and flatten it. Like I'm sure there's something that's cylindrical and thick in the house. Not today, but okay. If she doesn't have something cylindrical and thick in the house, I'm sure she could think of something. Okay.
Recipes to get, a better idea
Did she? I'm gonna check.
of.
Yeah,
what
like
to
a
do.
water bottle. Yeah.
That's how you learn. Through other people too. So let's all share. No one's perfect.
They look like shapeless flip-flops or footwear. They do. They kind of look like clogs or those wooden shoes.
There.
How can you make the mistake of not getting kitchen supplies after you've been cooking for several times now? The first time is a mistake, the second time isn't. Get out there. You know this is your job. This is what you want to do. You're making money from it. The least you can do is go back to Jamaica and get some kitchen supplies. That's the least she could have done. Like, why is she constantly doing this?
There's a close-up, guys. Butter chicken.
And not
my
naan bread.
thick naan bread. Or naan. Butter naan. Let's plate it up.
Actually, I mean, the butter chicken is kind of like a little bit thick, but I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Those are rocks, not naan.
Let me cut the naan.
Yes, let's just use the same knife because we only have one.
It is thick in the middle, but
as long as it's cooked.
It looks aesthetic, so whatever.
Johnny cake for sure.
Smells good. I should have thinned it out a bit. And there you have it. Butter chicken, rice, and naan. Let me try it with you. Let me give him his meal first. Oh, babe!
Is he gonna answer?
Now, I always make good rice. Not to toot my own horn. So I'm just going to try this with some naan. The sauce.
Nah, not
You
naan.
like?
Yeah.
Oh, that sauce is good. Wow.
To be fair, I don't know. The butter chicken came out, or looks like it came out pretty decent. Not perfect. Not like really good. Maybe not even good, but decent.
The bread is good.
What do you guys think?
A little chewy. Has a bit of a
It looks
biscuit
better
consistency almost.
than it tastes.
But very nice. To dip in things, for sure.
I think that helped a lot, Ash, that she didn't make the sauce. It was from a jar.
All right. I'm going to go eat. And I'll see you guys. Thanks for cooking with me. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
She did somebody juicer. All right, people, we're gonna get back into our video. She didn't delete it. It was streamed 37 minutes ago. We're gonna go back to the start because we kind of missed that. She was how do I put it? She has a lot on her mind. Let's just put it that way. So here we go. Back to the I need to bees because Foodie Beauty is sad. Her nan wasn't nanning, but that's the least of her problems. It does look like communion bread. Well, it kind of, yeah, it kind of does, but it would be like half as thick though, Billy's and Mimi. And it depends on if you're orthodox or not, right? Because some use leavening, others don't, right? You would starve before you ate something Foodie made.
Hey, Darren. Hey, Ghostface.
All right, I need to put my sound down. All right, let me put the audio down
Mimi.
because it's a little bit in my voice.
You're in pain. I'm sorry. Hi, guys. Tiffany, Gemini, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm very emotional. I might cry. Hi, Laura. Yeah, I can't help it. Like, I'm up at night. Like, my husband's sleeping and I'm awake crying. Hi, Tracy. And I just felt alone right now, so I thought I would go live and talk to you guys. It's like I don't like burdening the real people in my life, family and friends, even though they've said numerous times, you can talk to us, you can talk to us. I like to burden you guys. Hi, Golden Girl. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like not trying to be dramatic.
Oh.
And I'm gonna smoke a menthol because I don't smoke cigarettes normally, but except when I'm really stressed out.
Poor Foodie.
I know it's bad for me and can kill me. I can't help it. Am I allowed to smoke? I don't even care. So.
Oh yeah, is she allowed to smoke in the building? I just thought about that because in here in Canada, you can't be smoking in buildings. Interesting. Yeah, it would make sense because then it'll go into the vents and everything. Yeah, she got some Pall Malls.
Hurting. I don't know. Ew. Nice cactus. Lip gummies. I wish we could chat in real life. Homesick. No. Well, a little bit. I just feel weird. I don't know how to explain it.
She seems like she's used to those ciggies.
I just want a peace.
Subloc dog?
Yeah, I miss my family. It's like I feel conflicted with my identity in a lot of ways.
Did she just fart again?
Tiff, 28 months? No way.
I could have sworn she just let one rip again and just didn't say anything.
It's like I feel conflicted with my identity in a lot of ways.
Yep, she did fart. What's up with biting the cig? I was just gonna say that, Vouchin. I didn't want to ask anybody because then I look like I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I really don't have no idea what I'm doing. I don't smoke cigarettes. So what's up with the biting at the Pall Mall? Why do people bite it like that? Can somebody tell me?
Tiff, 28 months? No way.
Oh.
Hope you're okay, world.
Oh, that's why you bite it because it releases the menthol. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Ash.
Here for you, love you. Thank you, Tiffany. It means a lot. 28 months is a long time. Ready, sir, read. It's momentary. Thank you, Nicolina. I know that you guys. You should wake up Salah. He's your soulmate. He would want to share. I don't want to wake him up. Thanks, Bailey. So, no.
The thing behind her is creeping you out. It sings.
Oh yeah, I bit the cigarette. Yeah, I bit blacks. I'm sorry. Gemini Gem, 20 months. Thank you, Gemini. Ready, Sharifies. What triggered you? It's like I have to be private about a lot of things, you know. Iona Shambles, thank you. Um, Hi Teardrop, hi.
She juice boxing.
Swiss chalet and orange julep and framboy.
What you don't know is that the cactus is decor and sell as sex toy.
I don't even know what to say. So these are Pall Malls, but they're like the mint ones. You have to crush the filter to make it mint. So I bite
Oh,
the filter with my teeth, my rabbit teeth. I said Big Bird. Sapphire faded jeans. Yeah, I'm okay, I guess.
she's not okay.
I might go home for a while.
We all saw this coming. 1 year mark. At least you can say
Elizabeth's,
she lasted a
yeah,
year.
like I am, but it's nothing against Salah at all. Like, I love him so much. But sometimes I'm just like really conflicted and like within myself and like feel like I have.
Carolina 26. Or is it Carolina 26? I'm not really sure. But if I was crying, my husband would be the first one that I would talk to. The fact that she's saying she's crying and he's sleeping, there's no communication skills there whatsoever. Exactly. That kind of tells you the dynamic in the relationship. If she has to come to her online audience, which are essentially strangers, because the people that would speak to her that knew her for years and years have all been long gone. So it really does tell you the dynamics of their relationship. You can't be earnest or genuine in that relationship. So is that even a relationship in the first place? Hey honeydew, what's up? When she can't talk to her own hubby, you can't talk to your own partner, your better half, about what's going on and that you need to go to Canada. So what is he gonna do? Wake up and people are gonna be messaging be like, "Hey, did you know your wife's going back to Canada?" And I was like, "No, I didn't know that."
It's like a me problem. Like, even though he reassures me that he accepts me for how I am, like, I feel like I have so much mental health problems. Health problems. I just feel old and fat and barren. And, like, I just want to live peacefully, not having those insecurities in a relationship. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, maybe it was a 1 year plan.
I don't want to have that. I want to just live like
It's gonna be.
somewhere. It's like I don't know if it's my mental illness, but I just want to like be comfortable in my home and play video games and just relax and like go live whenever I want to. I want to drive around
I knew that
on
was
the
gonna
long
come up.
road sometimes.
Yeah, she's pretty much stuck. Well, actually, she's really not stuck because can't you take like the international driving permit online? Or maybe you could even take it somewhere in Kuwait, like go with her license. There's lots of expats that live in Kuwait. Shit, the country isn't like 60 to 70% immigrants there. So like I knew the whole driving thing was going to be a problem where of course like if you're used to driving and you're in a new country, well she is paying for the goddamn car, so why does she just get the international permit? Like I don't get this. Yeah, she's too lazy.
It's just that sometimes it's hard not having the comforts or the crutches that I had in Canada. You know, not being able to just go for a drive. Yeah. Or like I know this is bad to say as a Muslim, but I do miss like the wheelchairs sometimes. Not wheelchairs, like but and I know it's bad for me and it's an addiction. So
But isn't there a Kuwaiti long road equivalent? How about that bridge, that $1 billion bridge? How far is that bridge away from? Wasn't it called like Jabbar Al Jabbar or something like bridge? You guys remember that bridge that spans from one section of Kuwait to like the other? Yeah, yeah, it spans across the bay. The Sheikh Jabbar Al Ahmad Al Sabah Causeway. I mean, that's kind of like the long road, but she doesn't really live that close because isn't she in Mangaf right now? So that's quite a drive. I guess the only thing that's really close to there now is like the port. I mean, if she wants to do that, she can do that. But Salah is the
yeah,
handsomest
keep
man
moving, girl.
and takes good care of her and the expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this even a problem like to cry about? If you want to go back home for a while, as long as your relationship, your marriage is strong. But isn't that the point? It's not really that strong, and the more she stays away, the more it will unravel until she gets sick and tired of paying for the apartment and for the car, and then maybe Salah will just move on himself to somebody else.
The crutches. You know what I mean?
In fact, actually, Salah might have been propositioned by other people. I know how it is with this whole online thing. We've seen it before. We've seen Didi take Foodie Beauty's man, and Didi was a beezer. I would not put it past another beezer to be eyeing Salah up and down, thinking he is quite the handsomest man, and want to take him off Foodie Beauty's hands.
Like things that make life bearable.
Kuwaiti
Honestly,
outhouse
you think
beezing
so?
in the desert.
But the thing is, it's like then I think about Canada.
Kuwaiti Didi.
When I'm there, I miss like my cat here. I miss Harry. I miss Salah. I miss my, home here and things about Kuwait. So now she's
Oh, you know what? I think you're right, Lindsay. I think you're right, girl. I think you're right, girl. I think she had a taste of weed again in Thailand and wants to get high and eat. Exactly. I'm like, where did this come from? Did Foodie Beauty have a little taste of that good shit? She did. She had a taste of that good shit in Thailand. We told her to not have them peach panties. She went to peach panties and she had a little taste and a little sniff. And that set her off. Is it off the wagon or on the wagon? I never remember. If she took the weed, kind of like drinking, it's off the wagon now, right? Bad habits die hard.
there's
Yeah.
just like insecurities I have that when I think if I was alone, I have told Salah all this before,
Thank you, Theresa.
that I wouldn't have to worry about like just me, like my grandma that way, just me.
Tiger Paw. It's. I 100% guarantee there is one person, at least one person, most likely a few people that would actually like to date and see Sella. I am not even kidding. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not trying to make this up. For real, there are a few ladies. I mean, I'm. He's not like a bad looking guy. He isn't. He's not a bad looking guy. He's tall. I mean, he's kind of have like that semi dad bod thing going on, but I know he's tall, he's good looking. There's gonna be ladies that
Like
want
she was
some of
always
that
alone. I
D.
understand why. Yeah. Physical. Yeah.
He's as
Yeah.
bad as
Hopefully I'm back
Pete's.
to Canada.
How? Bad as Pete's how? You guys keep clowning Salah, talking about, oh, he's tall Pete's, but I don't know. I don't think he's a bad looking guy. Sell Salamati. Sell him where? Billy Mimi's like, he's not good looking. Man, Beaker, you know damn right.
There's things I do very much dislike about Canada. Yeah. But I don't know if it was Canada or if it was just my life there that I hated. You know? I'm like confused.
You know, observant, you're right. If you're a person that bases people off actual merits, even though he's not like bad looking, the lazy and immature and the laugh and everything else, yeah, it would be a turn off if you're actually looking for a grown ass man and not a robot dude that only has looks. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Mohammed from 90 Day Fiance. You guys remember Muhammad? Who was that lady that brought Muhammad home again? I knew that relationship was gonna go to shits because that dude, not Muhammad Jbali, but the other Muhammad, the sweet looking Muhammad. You know the one he looks super sweet, and I mean that literally. You're saying picture Salah, tell us how tall he is.
You
He's
guys
super
don't have to
tall.
time out people just like asking questions. I don't mind. I'll just answer what I want to. Are there things I dislike about Kuwait? Thanks, Ghostface. Yeah, I wish I could drive around. I just feel very confused, you know? You're not barren, you have so much more. The thing is, I don't want children.
Okay, so the Muhammad I'm talking about is Muhammad Abdel Hamad. That Muhammad, the sweet looking one that was all into fitness and everything. And I swear that man would probably prefer Murad. Who was his partner again? Do I need to bring him up? You guys know which Muhammad I'm talking about, right?
I know I don't, you know?
Yes, thank you, Thoughts and Glares.
There's no way I can have them. I'm a grandma already, and that's how I feel.
Show the picture. Okay, let me look him up.
Stop bringing all of my mental health problems
His Instagram is Mo underscore official 90. Let me bring him up on the screen.
onto Salah. He's normal. He's fucking normal. Nothing medically wrong with him. Thank you guys. I can't drive here. I think you need an international. I thought you could drive with your. I'm not sure if you can drive with my.
Oh no, not the fighter. I think that the fighter guy is pretty cool. Okay, let me put him up on the screen. This is the Muhammad I'm talking about. It was the guy who's always smiling, and I mean, he looked pretty. You know how some guys look pretty? I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying he looked like super pretty. All right, here we go. So this is the Muhammad I'm talking about. This guy. You guys remember this Muhammad? Like he's super, super with the smile and everything. You guys remember this Muhammad, right? Who was he with again? And he had her charged and everything. You guys remember him, right? And then he would always be smiling and everything, with his voice is like, yes, yeah. This Muhammad, this is the one I'm talking about. Oh, he's way hotter than Salah. Well, he is into fitness. Yeah, this is the Muhammad I'm talking about. This one. Yes, Evie. Yes, Muhammad and Evie. Thank you, Tiger Paw. Yes, this Muhammad. This is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, with Evie, and then Evie got charged. I'm like, damn, that relationship did not work out well. But yeah, that's the Muhammad I'm talking about. That super sweet Muhammad, sweet in the face. Wait a second, we gotta put this pic up. Oh, look at him rocking that thing, huh? Actually, I like this look. I might copy it. You know, like white polo dress shirt with the pants 3/4. This is a summer look. I like this summer look. I'm gonna copy it with like a fedora or any type of, yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do that next year. Sweet boy, sweet boy, sweet boy. Okay, all right, let's go back to the live stream. But yeah, that reminds you, listen, I'm guaranteeing you there's gonna be people that will take Salah off of Foodie Beauty's hands ASAP. As soon as there's something happening, they're gonna do it.
My license, or if you need an international license, but it's not safe. It's
No, they don't, Patrick. Fedora scream, I'm an incel. Really?
like crazy to drive here alone, and yeah,
Murad would like him. Murad would like him.
juice box bees. No, I have old crusty on my eyelids. Iona.
No, they don't, Patrick.
Me and my mom. Thank you, golden girl. I feel like betraying him talking about this online. I know. Well, this, I need to feel free to like express myself as well. I just feel like I have limited freedom in certain things.
Oh wow, FFG got 1288 in super chats from today. She thinks she watched FFG streams and that set her off. Maybe he did. Who knows? Maybe it actually did.
Aw, really, Blacks? He's normal.
Exactly, Tiger Paw.
Oops.
I remember Evie did have a son with disabilities, and then Muhammad was there with his broke ass, just smiling, looking all sweet and everything. And then is like, Murad will put that ass to work. Get that ass over here, boy.
My hair. I'm sorry.
Murad be like, get that sweet ass over here, boy.
Yeah, Angela.
Wimmer, the sex doll.
Guardian angel.
Yeah, what was that sex doll called again?
Your grandma 48. Kids are too much work.
Reginald,
I can't have
yes.
kids. I can't even take care of my effing self.
Can you go back in slow mo to see her hair? When did she show the hair? Did she show it? Did we see it? Oh, it's like right there. Should I even zoom in? I mean, you can see it. It's like right here. So it's that long. It's like a few inches now. Gotcha. Okay, so it's right there. Look at that. It's growing. So what kind of cut would you call that? It's like pixie, but maybe a little bit longer, maybe about a good size. It's like a DD size pixie cut type of hair length now.
Guardian angel.
Yeah, I did see that.
Your grandma 48.
Should I
Kids
have
are too
gone
much
back
work.
a
I
little
can't
bit
have
more?
kids. I can't even take care of my effing self.
It's a U-turn cut.
Yeah, teardrop. There's just things I can't tell you guys out of respect and privacy. You know, obviously our relationship is not perfect, but I think a lot of it's a me problem too.
Maybe Amida. I do think she's,
I
yeah,
didn't,
she smells like old cheese. I mean, come
yeah, I
on.
didn't acknowledge any of my problems from back home.
I wonder if she has a skullet by now.
Like with you know who. I don't even want to live in the same country as that person.
Damn, low
Honestly,
dog.
I don't.
You savage. Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
teardrop. I know. That's why I'm just saying, like,
You know, people do that, right? He might be holding her passport. Weren't we kind of scared that that was happening? Maybe she does have a skullet. Who said that? Who said the skullet? I just looked that up because I wasn't really sure. I had to confirm. I mean, what is a You know how a mullet is like business at the front, party at the back, but a skullet, like, you know what? Let me not say anything.
you know, I respect Salah, I respect our privacy. But things that have to do with me, you know, and my sentiments,
She's talking to
I
Pete's
feel like
again. You know why?
I've always talked about these things. I've always liked to be open, and I just don't feel like me not being that way, you know? And it contradicts who I am now, like as like a Muslim woman. Like they don't typically talk about their problems like that, you know?
Facts carry
Yeah,
big
freedom,
facts
babe.
because he has an income.
Yeah.
He can take care of her like he was taking care of her many years ago when he was the breadwinner and she used to be working when she first started YouTube. Even before then, Pete was the breadwinner and she would, spend as much of his money as possible, kind of like what she was doing with BB as well.
Cute cactus.
Any crazy revelations? Only that she's really contemplating on going home. We're not really sure what reason. Tons of speculation is that they had a fight, or there was a 1 year contract, or she's just really sick of Kuwait now, or what else is there? Sick of Kuwait, 1 year contract, they had a fight, she misses home. Same thing. Those are options.
Oh wow, Emily, good for you.
She does sweet and sour.
Energetic.
Welcome back, Jess.
This is therapy. Well, it's more complicated for him to come to Canada as a Syrian. So,
Weed and feed. Oh, really, Belizean? We're in California. Where are you at? Sal, you think
yeah,
Salah
I
will
didn't
spill his
feel on
guts?
anything. I don't want to like think about it, you know.
Well, technically, Salah spills his guts every weekend, if you know what I mean. Cause Murad be all up in them guts. Did her sister ever get married? Good question. Was that confirmed? Did her sister really, tie the knot?
Don't give up on a therapist. Yeah.
Oh, Panorama City. Oh, let me look that up.
Thanks, Teardrop. I seem bored. You didn't do. Oh, really, Sabre? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to deal with it.
What about her upcoming travel job? Good question. I think it has to do
Oh,
with
really,
money.
Naomi?
Oh yeah, maybe our options. You know what? Let's put this to a vote. What are our options? They had a fight. She truly misses home. What else would there be? It's a money issue. Let me look over some options. You guys give me some options while I fire this up. What? Because yeah, I think it has to be something like that. Or the 1 year contract. Let me put that in. Let me put 1 year contract first.
Gemini.
Why does she want to go back to Canada? 1 year contract is up.
I
Or
just
should
want to
I?
deal with some health things too. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, why am I so effing fucking stupid? Like, I don't care about myself or something. Like, I know my blood pressure's high right now. I have a headache and I'm smoking. Like, I don't even care. I have so many problems that, like, traditionally, I always compare myself to, like, another, like, traditional Muslim woman he would marry besides me. Like, I have so many problems
Okay, vote
that I
now.
brought here, you know.
She misses Pete's. Oh hell no. She wanna use Pete's.
Anyway,
She misses the wallet. Oh hell yeah.
my breathing, yeah. Don't put yourself down.
I wish Christy.
Miss eight, it's like normally I don't mind. Like normally I'm okay with these things, but being married makes my insecurities come out. I feel like I have duties as a wife that I just don't I can't do all the time.
All of
Or
the
do I
above.
even want to sometimes, you know?
Yeah, that's possible. Pete's definitely makes more money than Salah. Salah is not making any money. How the hell would that guy be? Unless you're considering Foodie Beauty's money his money, then he's definitely making a lot of money.
Yeah, he's accepted the entire package.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get. Like, why would she save the Kia? If you're leaving the country, it just makes logical sense to not be even more in a hole is to not keep paying on a car that you're not using. That don't make no sense. It makes zero sense. Why would she still keep the Kia? It's like she wanted a backup plan, but still, even if you look at that logically, the best thing would be to sell the car, and then if your stuff don't work out, just buy another one when you come home, or maybe stay with a car without a car for a while.
Yeah, but like a part of me doesn't believe that. You know what I mean, Golden Girl? Like, part of me feels like he doesn't really know because we got married so fast.
Why is she saying they got married so fast? Like it's a negative now. I thought it was a positive. You guys wanted the fast marriage. You guys wanted everything. No, random fish. The Kia had about how much was it again? Like the Kia had a couple $1,000s left to pay off. So when she was supposed to have brought it back to the dealership, she was gonna be at a net loss. Even in this day and time, like these days, you can bring back used cars to a dealership, and people will be making money. I'm not even joking. I'm not bullshitting because there is still that whole thing with what happened with COVID. A lot of cars weren't being made for a substantial amount of time. So because of that, used cars these days, even now, are like crazy high. You can sell like a junker for a good money. But yes, there was a couple $1,000s, even if she brought it back to the dealership. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't really sure. 9K left to pay off, but it was only worth like $5,000 or $6,000. That's what I remember. So there was a net loss of like 3 or 4K. But why would you keep the car? Like it's without logic to me.
Got married so fast. Anyway, I hate responsibility. You
Right,
hate
Peace is still waiting.
responsibility, babe. I just like to be free to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Yeah, Blacks. I know. Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know if I was happier. It was like a different life.
You think Uncle Phil took it over? You mean like Auntie Phyllis? Does Auntie Phyllis have a license to drive? Yeah, she does because when Foodie Beauty left, she did say that Phyllis would take a look at the car and drive it if needs be. So yes, Auntie Phyllis does have a license. But why wouldn't she take it over? Maybe she just has other bills and she doesn't want to take over a high interest rate car car loan. Cause definitely high interest rates. Cause Foodie Beauty was bankrupt back when she got that car, and they're more than willing to give you a vehicle for like 30% APR, which is criminal to me because you're paying on a 2016 Kia hundreds of dollars a month. That's criminal. That shouldn't even be allowed, but it was allowed.
You know, it's like apples and oranges here in Canada. It's apples and oranges.
Exactly,
Just free,
Tagapaw.
like, just to do whatever. Like, just go out and, like, go driving or not have to, like, just, if I just want to, like, go home, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just peace. Like, just, I don't know.
Is Auntie Phyllis back in Jamaica? I thought she was still here. I guess I'm gonna have to check based on the pictures, I guess. Let me check. I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna do this on the fly.
Yeah, maybe I just need a break. Maybe I'm just homesick. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go home for a while. I'm thinking of like getting an Airbnb.
She ain't getting no
Because I
Airbnb.
like
She's
my
staying with her mom.
privacy.
That don't make no sense. You get an Airbnb for what? You know how much an Airbnb is per month? While
Yeah,
you
but
still gotta
go
pay
back.
for your Kuwait apartment.
Thanks,
Oh, she's in
Destiny.
Canada. That's what I thought.
You always have to be modest. Yeah, stop in London. I could probably find a flight that stops in London.
Yeah, this is the sick travesty of it all because the losers will be her abandoned pets because I don't think Stella's gonna take care of the hamster. Probably let it outside and let the cats go at it. So there goes Harry. And her cat Julia, unless she brings the cat home with her, which is possible, Julia is going to be at a loss already. Julia is at a loss right now with how she's being treated. It's actually really sad and sick.
um, I hiccuped in public and everyone looked at me. Thanks, Sarasota. Thank you guys for being here and listening to me. I really appreciate it. The Western world, welcome to go home a month and reflect on what you truly want. Yeah. Yeah.
Smiglet says cat doesn't have vaccinations. She can't bring back, which is true. You have to have up to date vaccines with the cat. Yes. Oh boy. Um, you're right, Smiglet. So she has to get all of that cleared up. And you gotta have the right carrier for, the airlines to accept the cat. Like there's so much things you need to get done for an animal to be boarded on a plane and be allowed into Canada. So they need to do that.
I'd be arrested my first day there. It's it's such a different life, and it's like having grown up. Well, you guys saw how I was. Oh my god. I can't even say oh my god. I said the same with BB. Oh, I think it's a me problem. That's why, because sometimes I feel like I don't even have the like, relationships take work, right? They take compromise. I don't even sometimes have the mental energy for it.
Christy Claw adds, and the vaccine needs to be at least 30 days old. Yikes. Poor cat having to go through this bullshit. with these two grown ass people doing this crap when they're supposed to be, adults, mature.
I mean, the Middle East is wonderful. It's just a different culture that, you know,
Does she still have Canadian healthcare benefits? She does. Like I said, the ministries are segmented. They don't really know what the hell's going on. So almost all people still have their benefits, even though they've been out of the country for months to years, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. But that's just how it is with the ministries, plus, privacy laws are intermixing with all of that. Can she get free healthcare again? Yup. She wasn't in Canada. She's no longer a resident there. Yeah.
um,
But if Aunt Phyllis can do it, so can she. Aunt Phyllis was out of the country for how
it is
long?
hard to jump into a new lifestyle, yeah.
And she came home and got healthcare using the system as always.
Yeah, Plex, I know.
All right, let me end this vote.
Yeah, Naomi, exactly. That's how I feel sometimes. Like,
Wow, a lot of you guys are saying that the contract is up, followed by pretty much a split. They had a fight or there are money problems. All right, let me end this vote. Let's see how people did. What do you guys think?
I feel protected with Salah. Like, he just handles everything in our lives. Like, that's culturally what the men do. You know, they take over everything. But me, I'm like used to being so independent. And I've said that. And he's always like, well, there's nothing you can't do here. But that's not true. You know, like, it's not his fault culturally. That's how he is. Well, yeah, I guess Walla's the same, Emily. You're right. Technically, not supposed to say it. Yeah, he's kind, wonderful man. Girl dinner. No place like home. Yeah, I drank all the juice boxes. They were on sale. Marriage party might need a break. Really, Amira? When are you go back? Yeah, I'm probably going to for a little while. People will say told you so, but yeah, I don't care about that really. I just don't know if I can picture like being without him for a while. Like I'll miss him, obviously. I love him, you know. I'm so messed up. Like I just don't even know what I want. I'm too like I just can't be with around people. Yeah, Trixie, that's the thing. Western women are used to a certain lifestyle, you know.
This is like so surreal that she's talking about how Western women are used to different. I'm like, Foodie, you pretty much said bye bye to your Western ways. Now Western ways are okay again. What the hell? I didn't expect this. And yeah, she's probably gonna abandon Julia.
Yeah.
Sad. The only
Fly
loser
to Canada on a broom. I wish it would be free. Do you know
will be
how
those
expensive
animals.
an effing flight every time I go there is? Thanks, teardrop.
She could live with Amberlyn.
Do you get along with Muslim women? I mean, whenever we go camping or like sometimes if Salah goes to Diawaniya, which is like a hangout for men, I go and like I've gone a couple times to hang out with the wives. We communicate through Google Translate, and they're really lovely. They're so nice. But other than that, I haven't really talked to many people here. Thanks for this. Sometimes the grass isn't greener. Yeah. Thanks, Amara. Homesick bees.
True. Observant. One more flight might draw her in. She needs to get them compression stockings.
Yeah, I do miss my family blacks. And what if like World War III breaks out and I never get to see them again or something? Move to a rural city in rural state, USA. Oh yeah, and I can have Slim Jims. I'm just joking.
Didn't she do this before?
Snow.
Yeah, she has kind of done this before, but I haven't. I don't think at this level where she's like super adamant.
Yeah, his family too. I do get along with them very well. Yeah. Thanks, Lolo. Walla means like I swear to God, Robin. I need a snack. You're ready for snow? I'm too impulsive for my own good. Yeah, I'm very close. Look up Kuwait and look up Palestine. It's like this much map space. But I couldn't leave. Like, I feel like I have a family here now. Like, I couldn't leave my pets in Salah here in a war. Oh my God.
Is she really worried about the war? I guess she is.
Yeah.
So it's about the war now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what happiness is, I guess, maybe. Like, I feel happy and peaceful, but
So
like I
much
said, I have those
excuses.
insecurities in a relationship, you know? I don't know. Canada Airbnbs.
Imagine
You think
foodie.
so, Rebecca?
Can you imagine the hunger pains? Hey, sup, Miss Ella? How you doing? I guess the war is a bit of a worry. I mean, if I actually know, uh, I guess it's really is. I guess if it spreads to Syria, but still, if it does spread into Syria, I mean, next is like Iraq. Then after Iraq, like on the other side of that is Kuwait.
I've talked to him about these things many times, yes. But I like to talk about it on my channel. Like, I feel like I've been holding in a big crap and I just like letting it out. Sorry, I have a headache a bit.
Yeah,
Wish
you
you
think
could
she's
go back with
spooked?
me. Yeah. Julia? True cheddar.
Really, Smiglet? They're asking Syrian men of fighting age to come home to Syria? Really? Huh. Right, let me
Thanks,
look that up.
Ghostface. The cactus is like, what? It's always good to talk. You can always go back to Kuwait. Yeah, I was depressed before I came here. Nothing just follows you. And I feel inadequate, like, as a Muslim woman. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it.
I've kept up Jess here and there on the war, but not like in depth. Oh, really, Christy? I did not.
Yeah, Rebecca, I will.
Oh, shit. I didn't
Yes,
even know this.
but sometimes I don't feel like a good.
I have not been keeping up with this. Okay, so Syria has been exchanging fire with Israel, and Syria is asking other countries to send them home, and some countries are complying. Oh, shit. I think Kuwait would comply. Damn.
Muslim, Rebecca, and for that reason, sometimes it makes me, I don't know. Like if I go back to Canada, I feel like I would want to like medicate again. And how can I do that wearing a hijab? You know, I feel horrible. Yeah,
What,
Kadara,
Salah?
it's true.
I don't think Salah is going to go. He would be more forced to go.
Thanks, Golden Girl. Don't let Shaitan get into your head. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Hi, Tristan, Roddy. Hi, everybody. I miss saying hi to you. I'm not ignoring you.
Right, Kerry? Yeah, so maybe that's what's
Medicate
happening.
with healthy habits. That's boring.
Maybe maybe she does think he's going to be called back to Syria. But I'm sure there's going to be an exemption list. Yeah, there should be an exemption list.
Thanks, S. I can mail you gummies. Ghostface.
True, Christy.
I claim to be Christian, but I sin most days. Yeah. Thanks,
What would
Rebecca.
they call war
I don't have any
evaders?
gym memberships anymore. Those expired. They got the money. Oh, I need a snack. Anyway, I feel like crap on a stick. Yeah, born villain.
Exemption CL, stop it.
Sorry, I'm kind of like comatose. Thanks, teardrop. Oh,
Facts,
that face
Minglet.
reminds me of Salah. Hi, Carmina. We're all sinners.
Thank you, Christy. I did not know that. So Kuwait is also revoking driver's licenses because they're sick of the congested highways. There's so much things happening.
Like when I was in Canada and I was alone, I didn't like it. I felt sad and lonely. Like I'm gonna die alone. Now I have a loving husband, and what the F is wrong with me? No, Lexi, it's illegal here. Are you still sick? No. Pick? No, Amira. I need to go out more too. Honestly, I miss doing that. I miss just getting in the car and going anywhere I want.
Boy, the couch is your bed.
Yeah, I do love him a lot, Emily.
So much is happening.
Yeah, maybe lemon tea.
Yeah, I think there most
Maybe cut
likely
flights.
was a fight, maybe, and plus money problems. Maybe there was a fight because of the money problems. Maybe there's a fight because of the money problems. Maybe because the contract is up. Maybe they're doing contract negotiations, which caused the fight, but there's also money problems. Plus, she misses all the Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff, so she's now thinking maybe I should go home. Plus, the added effect of the war. Maybe Salah is pissing his pants, thinking, yeah, Kuwait is definitely gonna send me back to Syria to fight, because he is Syrian after all. And if Syria's like, hey, send them back, we need them.
You
All right,
can't, Iona.
Pearl, do your nan.
Even if I could, I wouldn't do it here legally. No way. What the hell? I look like Mother Teresa right now. No offense.
Or Kuwait finds him, he's on a plane back.
I don't think I could get Sam back because I gave him away,
We don't want you to get Sam back.
and the girl likes him a lot.
Maybe she's worried about the BBJ calendar
So-
drop. Yeah, something's on her mind. We're gonna find out in soon time, people. She also misses Boss and
Got you
Rumpeats.
a ticket. Who got?
You know the hell Boss is somebody else around that Crystal Barbie station. Oh, I can't stand how she bosses around Leslie. Damn, the more I see, the more I'm pissed off. Yeah, please do not let her get Sam back. I do not want her to have Sam again. Sam's in a better place.
Got me a ticket. You could visit Sam. Probably.
Yeah, Crystal is horrible. The way how she treats that guy, talking about busting bottles on him. I'm like,
If he
damn,
was
man,
sad
that
to
is
fight, I don't think he would be living here.
straight up
If
abuse.
that happened, I would freak out. One of the women we went to camp with was showing me pictures of her deceased brother from the war in Syria. I was like, oh my god, so sad. He's sleeping. Thanks, Blacks. Thank you guys. This is why I like talking to you guys because you're always here when I have a dilemma in my life. And I should be talking to. I know I should be talking to him. I do. Yeah, teardrop. No, we didn't break up. We're not getting divorced or anything like this. I think I need to go back home for a while.
Yeah, she's smoking cigs. She's smoking Pall Malls with the menthol.
I kind of want to go like next week, maybe. I don't know.
Next week. It's pretty close. Where's she gonna get the money?
What clinic? Oh, the Thailand clinic. They didn't test my blood there. It's not the end. Kuwait is boring. It's not Kuwait that's boring. It's domestic life is a little bit, but everyone has domestic life, right? A big break. Yeah, I'll probably get fed up with Canada too in like 2 weeks.
Such a jet set lifestyle she lives. Jet
Go home before we
setter.
can't get out of here. That's a scary
Exactly.
thought.
Tiger Paw, who knows?
Ghostface. Bees break. We can call them bees breaks. Stay at home wife duties make life harder and boring. It's okay if that's what you want in your life, but I don't mind it sometimes. It's just, yeah, it's kind of the same thing every day. Wake up. What am I going to cook? Take it out of the freezer. Carrie pie. I know a lot of people think that will happen. I'd rather die, just so you know. I'm serious about that. The key is waiting.
Foodie is a
The
lock
key is parked.
key child.
Yeah.
Maybe they are Tiger Talk. Tiger Paw, not Tiger Talks. Shout out to Tiger Talks, by the way. All right, so people, I don't know
Know
what to
that
tell
we're
you.
all destined for something. And if it's not, you're not where you're meant to be, nothing will work out.
Which person yelling me? Why did that person say which person? You mean like the super chat or something else?
What? Paris, New York. Thanks for the food chat. Long roads and pogos. And lemon tea. Yeah, well, poop pot. No, I don't want to go back to being a messy, like, person who just neglects life, you know? That's not healthy either. For your mental health either. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Latchkey Kid, right? If you guys know what that is, then shout outs to you.
Weight loss arc.
She cooked twice in the last year sporadically,
Yeah,
yeah.
Rebecca, you're right about that. Yeah, Lexi, maybe we could. I don't know. It's more of a complicated process for him. Yeah. Sativa and coffee during the day. I was trying to explain that to Salah. Like, here it's obviously taboo and against Islam. And I get the reasoning for that because, it alters your mind and it just makes you, But in Canada, it's like cannabis culture. It's like it, um, what, what's this and this? It's like medicine there, you know?
Yep, TikTok.
Chimkin nugget, what's this?
yeah,
This gets a lot of Canada's. Oh, it'll make me happy to see my family.
all right, I do expect another live stream tomorrow, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna hear more about her situation and situationships. Right now it's like nearly 1:30 a.m. in the morning. How long will she wear a baya if she goes back to Canada? Well, if they don't break up, she's gonna continue to wear it. If they do break up, then she might get rid of it immediately or after like a few days, maybe a week, maybe two, maybe three.
Maybe it's like when I hear after a while I miss it because this is the longest stint I haven't been in Canada. I usually would go every 3 months or something, right?
Yeah, I think she did get high in Thailand. I think we called it.
But then when I go to Canada,
Especially with them. All right, good night, Beaker. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Especially when we saw them constantly eyeing all the like dispensaries. I'm like, we have some serious lack of self control here. Foodie Beauty and Salah probably did both go into those dispensaries and indulged in some green 100%. How long before a second lingerie era? Hopefully not. We shall see
I
though.
miss here, so it's weird. Maybe both places. You're a man you didn't know and did a complete lifestyle 180 into a culture. I know. No, he's an amazing person, and it's just like I said, it's me. Like I anyway. I know there's a lot of people who want to see me fail born villain, but it's not like I don't want to fail. It's I'm just I think I just need to see my family or something. I don't know.
She
Well, there's no
wasn't.
war here.
She wasn't acting like this before.
No, I'm not leaving Salah.
Facts, Mary. She is acting like she's hasn't been
Move
Kenner for
downhill,
10 years.
Starbies. Starbies, I can't. I want to like, yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, I think you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap it up here, people. We'll see what happens tomorrow. You know what? We've been here for over 2 hours. Thank you so much for hanging out. But we get the gist. Something's going on. Either one or the combination of some sort of contract is up. She really does miss home and family and green and a lifestyle she's accustomed to where she can drive around. Three, what was three again? They had a fight. And then what was number four? So we have contract, she misses home, fight. I forgot what the fourth one was, but hey, thanks for hanging out. I mean, it has to be a confirmation or something's going on. Something has to be going on. We're going to get to the bottom of this. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you to hang out with me. Yeah, money issues. Yes, the money was low. Thank you, Christy. Appreciate it. So, fight, money, contract, or she just misses home. Who knows? But we shall see. Takeout tomorrow. I dig it. I feel it. I feel takeout tomorrow. Maybe we'll just ignore what the hell has happened just a few hours ago. We'll see what happens with her. She nothing surprises me anymore. I actually got to check about Netter's court case. Somebody remind me. I'll probably do that in the next few hours when things are open. At least things are kind of interesting. I was getting tired of watching Next Door opening drama. Yeah, I actually haven't caught up with that. I have no idea about that. So I did see a video of the store being opened and he's got DVDs and other things. We shall see what happens, people. But thanks so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you. Smash that like button. And I'll see all you lovely people another time. Take care.